Here we go, chat. Fire and ice. Now this mission is not too hard. It's pretty simple. But when you first load in, you want to make sure you guys look for the white lanterns. And I can't even talk. The white lanterns are going to let you know where you need to go to for the next part. Once you get to the enemies, that's when you know you're going the right way. Once you find these enemies, you want to go ahead and take care of them pretty quickly. You should see 2 mini bosses that you want to go ahead and get rid of. That's the one right there. That's the first one. And as you get into the room a little bit closer, you'll see the second one. As we tunneling through here, we're going to kill a lot of these ads. We're looking for the mini boss so we can get the access room key, which is the mini boss is right there. I know not a lot of people have the finale auger, but it's a beautiful gun, bro. I'm so glad I got it. I'm gonna go ahead and kill him, get the key, and access the door. Now, upon accessing the door, we gotta go down this ramp. Once we get down the ramp, there's gonna be more ads that spawn with another mini boss, so just be prepared. Get your shit together. We're gonna let off a finale auger shot early because, like I said, there's a bunch of ads about to pop up. Once you get all of these ads out of here, it spawns in a nice little mini boss we have to clear out. After taking out the mini boss and clearing out the rest of the ads, you're gonna jump through that little portal that appears right behind where the mini boss appeared at. You're gonna pick up the unbalanced octane, and that temple that's right in front of you, you're gonna jump up on there and go ahead and jump down so you can enter the first part of the encounter, which is the jump up. From here, I'll let the video play out so you guys can see the path. If you want, you can follow the path that I took, but my path is based off of me doing the quest for the black orbs. So I usually use that path to give me a little shortcut lead ahead of, you know, going the underpath and jumping down underneath the other way. So I normally like going this path because it's a lot quicker for me, but you guys can travel any other path you would like to do. Now, you guys remember that unbalanced octave that you guys picked up after defeating that first mini boss? Now, this is where that octave come into play. After getting over this little jump puzzle right here, we're going to use that octane to open up the next portal to get into the first encounter. Now, I want you guys to pay attention because this first encounter is kind of difficult if you're not really paying attention properly to what debuff you have on the top of your screen. Now, I don't know how to pronounce these damn debuffs, so we're going to call this Form with the Cabal, Barrier Mode, and Untaken Energy. So upon killing this Cabal over here, you can see at the top of your screen you get Barrier Mode. Hey, for guys, I told you I don't know how to pronounce the name, so we're calling it Barrier Mode. Okay, don't hate me, hate your mother. If you get Barrier Mode and kill the same Cabal on the same side, that will drop the white orbs. Now, it is opposite attracts for this encounter. So if you get the Barrier Mode and you kill Taken, you drop the black orbs. Remember that, because that's going to be very pivotal for the boss encounter as well. Rinse and repeat these steps until both sides are fully cleared. Once both sides are fully cleared, you'll be able to interact with the middle totem, and that will be able to take you into the portal, which will start the boss encounter. As you can see, chat, it's smooth sailing. We are almost done with the darkness totem. We're throwing all the energy in at the moment. Man, things was going a little too good, man. It started going too good. My brother said, you know what, bro? I got you. I'll do the last two for you. And I'm like, you know what, bro? Go ahead, jump over there, grab that other one, throw them two over there. You good. But things got a little too dicey for my boy too quick. He went over there, no protection, no debuffs, and got off.
Guardian down.
But that's cool, man. I'm gonna go get you, bro. So we go ahead and finish up these encounters and get on to the next steps. Congratulations, you have completed the first encounter of the Fire and Ice mission. Now, that octane comes all the way back into play. We're gonna take that balance octane and we're going to take that through the portal at the far entrance where you first rallied up at. There is where we're gonna fight the boss and get into the last encounter. After using the balance octane and getting flipped into the upside down, you're going to see a portal that appears in front of you from the same spawn point which you entered into first. Entering there, getting past the small jump puzzle is where you enter the boss fight. Yeah, I know. Why are you guys back in orbit? Hey, look, chat. I told you, my brother is not the most experienced Destiny player. So he mistakenly restarted the mission that we was just on the boss encounter for.
Dummy, we just restarted the mission, bro. What the
Finally making it to the boss encounter. I hope you guys were paying attention to the other steps that you had when it came to the dark and the white or bright energy. So for this boss encounter, it's going to be the same principles apply. At first, he's going to be unshielded, so you just go in there and nuke him. After you do your first form of damage, he's going to jump to either side, left or right. Majority of the time, he always goes to the left, as you can see. You want to kill down the shield barrier. After taking down the shield barrier, damage respawns again.
And I'm dead. Right back into damage phase.
After the boss goes immune, now this is where the concept of that step comes in with the darkness and the bright lights. From what I said before in the first encounter, to open up the portal, you have to kill the Cabal to get the barrier mode and Taken to get the Taken energy. Same thing applies here. Only for this mission, unless you're doing feats, or I guess you're doing certain feats, it only applies for the darkness mode on the boss fight. So though you want to make sure you're getting the opposites at all times to load up the 2 darkness balls you see at the top of the center screen. Now, the totem you see me jump to in the gameplay behind, these is what brings out the Taken or the Cabal you need in order to get the proper debuff for it to drop the proper orders. I already have Barrier mode as a debuff at the moment, so now I use the left totem to summon Taken so I can get the matching energy to use to start the damage phase for the last part of this encounter. Congratulations to your new Praxic Blade, man. If you guys like the video, please like and subscribe and hit that notification button so you don't miss the next upload. We will be dropping some solo nightfalls and dungeons. If you guys want a tutorial on that, just let me know, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.